Alright, welcome back. We are in the middle of a cube draft. We're playing a black-white, a tiny bit of blue life gain strategy with a lot of aerial threats that grow over time. We had a pretty close game last time, but ended up losing out to a great henge that kind of took over the game. We couldn't draw our second source of white and just couldn't do anything about his situation, so we were one top deck away, which is never enough. This is not a great hand, but this Grateful Apparition might do some work with a Shadow Spear. We're not going to beat around the bush, we're just going to play a Shadow Spear. No Healer's Hawk. Alright, so we've got a 2-1 that's going to be swinging back. We have a Thing. Bazir's Acolyte could be pretty good if we end up drawing some other creatures to go along with it. Play the Acolyte, put counters on 2 things, and start proliferating with the Apparition. It's a pretty ideal scenario. Not really. It's very slow, too, because we're going to have to draw another Plains first off. Alright, let's... I think equipping it's more important than Dawn of Hope. Coming down. Proliferate. I choose no permanence. Alright, 2 in the air with lifelink. He's gonna have to answer it. With like a 2-3 flyer. Or auras. Yay, auras. Looks like next turn we're just gonna be paying 2 life to draw off of Dawn of Hope. Which is really not bad in this situation. If he's going to spend this turn and next turn putting an aura on my Grateful Apparition, he could get something that lets him fly and block the Apparition. We'll see. Alright, he's gonna go with Pacifism. That's too bad because it won't put our creature in the graveyard for Command the Dread Horde. Oh, we did the thing. How delightful. Definitely still going with Dawn of Hope and drawing a card. Yeah, I'll let's auto pay. Give me that Ajani. I need creatures. I guess I can make them with Dawn of Hope. Alright. No Grateful Apparition anymore. Give me a good, like, Witch of the Moor or something. No. So... I think we just Dawn of Hope get a token this turn. As lousy as this is. It's first strike, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 permanents in play right now. 5. So he's blessing yeah. Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's gonna have flying next turn. Or maybe this turn. He could still play something else. Alright, we did it. We got a token. What great success. Alright, this is 2 to activate, right? Yeah, 2 to move over. I'm just gonna run out the Acolyte, try and slow him down. And I hope that this gets through. I guess he could, like, flash in the +1. Okay, he's gonna... Oh, I could've... Oh, I'm really bad. I could've put this spear on it. That's alright, it doesn't make much difference. Actually, I like this better. Now I get to draw a card. versus just killing his 1/1. This was intentional. This is definitely what I meant to do. Got a handful of cards still. He's gonna go all in on his aspirant. And then put Defender on it. I don't understand this. This I do not get. I guess he was worried about the Acolyte swinging. I mean, I can definitely swing with the Acolyte now. Because I'll trade the heck out of this Acolyte for his Aspirant. Oh, but it's got First Strike. I remember what cards do. I mean, I still could by using a Johnny. I'll put this on the Famished Paladin. Okay. Nice. I think I just take that. We'll do some Johnnying. Put this there and there.
I will lend my strength.
Hopefully he doesn't have a combat trick ready. He's gonna chump. Fine with me. I gain a bunch of life. He loses 5 life. And we'll draw. Oh, sweet. It's a Piper. I really like the way this untap immediately happens, too. Shadow Spear on the Paladin. Sweet. Alright, now he's got a very big thing. And it's a little bit bigger. Okay. Got the Aerialist. We're just going to continue this game plan, I think.
You are capable of more than you assume.
No blocks. Okay, he gave up. Cool. This is big stuff. I think if he had gone for the trade, maybe. I would have just commanded the Dread Hoarded, though, so maybe not. But he would have got a bunch of wolves. That would have been a pretty bad swing back for me. Alright, well that worked a lot better. I like the Paladin. Of course, I mean, it would have... At that point, I could have just cast the Splendor Mare as well and just gotten a 3/3 with lifelink built in. So, it wouldn't have had Vigilance, though. Alrighty. This looks very similar to a hand I just lost with. I'm sure it'll be different this time. Draw 1 Plains, then we're good. Don't draw Plains, and we're pretty much out of luck. I'll say to Life's Bounty. Nope, we're not going to pacify that. Gust Walker. He's aggressive. Yep. Same as before. We'll lead with this to get the counters on the Bloodthirsty Aerialist when I attack with the Patrician. very spicy. And we have drawn the fourth land that is not a swamp. Okay. So our two options are Shadow Spear Swing or Bloodthirsty Aerialist and Shadow Spear. I don't feel very safe attacking here or blocking. This all feels very suspicious to me. Yeah, you got it. Shadow Spear. It is very obvious what we're about to try and do. Which is put the Shadow Spear on the Aerialist and swing for all the life. Somehow I doubt that this plan will remain intact. It's any number of removal spells that could deal with it. Yeah, sure. Like that. Ow. Wouldn't mind planes. It's like half a planes. Okay, so I think my best strategy here is still to do this, and we'll try and pin down this Gust Walker. This won't exactly work because he can remove it and give it protection from white to swing in. Vigilance plus 2-0. Okay. But he couldn't equip it. Am I safe to just... Let's try it. Oh, I love it. I feel so much safer now that that's happened once. Alright, we don't have... I'd really like to cast Warrant. I think my... best line of play here is to go Oath of Kaya right now and kill his Aven Eternal. He's gonna sack the Alseid, but now he can't like swing with it or anything like that. I don't get the 3 life, but I already gained 3 over here, so that's fine. Yeah. Had to happen. Now I can warrant it if I draw planes. If I don't draw planes, I think I'm still pretty good. This is a lot of his mana just to do. Okay. Okay, you got it. I got the life over here. He gets his card. Alright, command the Dreadhordes. Oh, well, that's pretty trash right now. I mean... Yeah, this is still the play. We're gaining too much life. He's drawing too many cards. Unfortunately. Okay, he's got infinite blockers now. Can respect that. Flying, lifelink, vigilance. Cool. Can't attack now, though. The Shadow Spear is too good. Mortify. Can I win with a Mortify here? There's got to be a way. So I swing with the Aerialist. He triple blocks to try and kill it. Probably just chumps with the Knight. Oh, he's gonna go for it. Alright, so this is enough to kill it. Lethal, no matter... Nope, if I kill the Eternal. Alright, we did it. Didn't need that second planes after all. I'm a little worried about our mana base, though, having had this happen to me twice. We definitely need the heavy black because of all of our 3-drops that take black. Not really anything we can do. I can take the Bellhaunt out and put in something a little more proactive, like an Embodiment of Agonies. We haven't had anything in our discard, though. Like, all of our stuff stayed alive so far, which is really weird. Hateful Eidolon doesn't do much for us. Revival... could go Griffinary. It's a lot of fun, but we don't have big life gain triggers. Hanged Executioner? Exile a creature? It's a little slow. Could just do Splendor Mare. Stab Wound's not bad either. Especially since all of our stuff's flying. Put it on a 3/3 or something, gets on the ground, we just let it through every turn, they just die. Juggernaut's an option. Attacks pretty well, especially with the Shadow Spear on. Is the lifelink counter on any of my creatures particularly good? I mean, that's a lot of life on our growing threats, but... yeah. It's great on Famished Paladin. Oh, and I can proliferate them so it has lifelink like 20 times. That's a plan. Yeah, counters. It's not the one that makes more tokens. That's the Selesnya ability. Blade Juggler might be solid. Let's do it. It's got the same sort of card advantage to it. We're getting in for damage with our flyers anyways. So far. I don't think we've run into too much heavy removal. I wonder if passivism, if the fact that passivism doesn't send it to the graveyard is actually an upside. I guess it could be. On the one hand, it doesn't deal with activated abilities. I don't know how many there actually are, though, in this format. It seems like a lot of them are just static or triggered abilities. But it also doesn't put in their graveyard for recursion, and black. One of the themes for black is graveyard recursion, so... Oh, we got double white. I prefer double black, actually. But the apparition into Oathsworn Knight and a Johnny. Let's guess. If we can find a swamp, of which there are 9 more in our deck. Every draw is like a 1 in 3 chance. Wow. We're so good at this game. Alright. Man, this is a good combo. Swing the 5/5 every turn that doesn't die. Let's go. Yeah, let's choose one. Oh, it automatically selects. That's awkward. What you got? Fight effect? Reach? Oh, very good card. Champion of Landholt, scary. Pacifism doesn't do a lot with the Champion of Landholt either. We are going to Basri's Acolyte. We must attack. We're doing the proliferate thing. I'm going to choose both of our permanents. Submit 2. That is a scary Oathsworn Knight. Just needs trample, which we have no way of giving it. Our opponent's got a pretty good aggro strategy going as well. Hanged Executioner, I don't like it. Not at all. Can't be blocked. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is a little tricky. Because the Executioner is going to spend his entire next turn killing my Oathsworn Knight, I think. Maybe not, though, if
do not have to fight.
If I've got a Grateful Apparition, that's really big.
Victory.
Cool. Oh, we didn't get our combat damage in. Alright, Hanged Executioner. I guess he doesn't have to do anything right now, he can wait. Okay, that's pretty solid. All of our stuff's exiled, so Command the Dreadhorde's pretty bad. I'm assuming he swings one at a Johnny to kill him. Maybe not. Okay. So pacifism on the Executioner is pretty bad. Oh, he can't jump here, otherwise he has no answer. I can't call this nothing, right? Literally nothing, okay. I'm just gonna attack. Oops, submit 2. This is from your graveyard, okay. Does literally nothing. Great. So I assume he kills the Apparition with the Executioner, which will be most of his turn, then I Pacifism and swing back with Basri. Might work. And if not, I've got a handful of like removal and junk. He lost his card advantage tokens. Like everything that goes tall is dead. Well, I guess, okay, so he actually has another turn. I messed that up. He can block with the Executioner and exile the other creature, which is great for him because I get no life off of the Basri's Acolyte like that. He doesn't go for that. Counters on creatures, okay. Maybe he'll swing with the Executioner. That would be a terrible play. Because I will be able to warden it. But he would, yeah, I think it's pretty obvious he would not do that. Okay, so I think we still pretty obviously pacifism the champion. And swing. Now, because Rishkar's ability, I still don't kill him. Which is too bad. So I could put this Apparition back on top of my library. I don't think I want to do that, though. I'd like to sack it is what I'd like, but I think that's just bad. I have many other creatures that are more dangerous than the Apparition. And now I can get Arista the Redeemed. I didn't even think about that. I can activate its ability. How exciting. Oh, I still need a mana to command the Dreadhordes. One day. Ancestral Blade's pretty good. I don't think it's going to work for him right now. This just... Oh, that gets him infinite chump blockers if it flips. So he can trade pretty much all his stuff for my Acolyte. Doesn't take that option. I don't think this is worth warranting, right? Maybe it is. Because then he would be another creature off from... Well, no, he's still got a chump block. Oh, no. Oh, Shadow Spear. Hello. I think this might seal the game for me, because it gives me trample. That has lifelink, but I can, yeah. Barring other cards, I think I can get rid of his blocker and trample my damage through. Oh, no, not if he double blocks. Let's see what he's got. Did I win? Alright, top decks are good. I'm a little concerned by how few of my creatures are going in the graveyard, though. I might need to take this Call of the Deathweller out in favor of just more creatures. I mean, is every piece of removal exile in this format? We've played against a lot of white. I'm gonna stay the course a little bit longer. See if we play against any non-white decks. Maybe white's just the color you play with this format. I don't know. This is pretty sketchy. I'm gonna keep it though. We've got some removal. We're not going first, so we have a little bit of time to draw lands. Opponent mulliganed, but if he kept a good hand, it might just kill us. Oh, how lucky do we get? I'm playing black. Gustwalker. Alright. Oh man, we just draw all the lands. That's so nice. So, this doesn't kill the Gustwalker yet. Is it worth it just to kill the Loyal Pegasus right now? I think so. I'm very tempted to try and kill all his other creatures, but I suspect that might not work. And if it doesn't, this Loyal Pegasus is gonna ping us for 2 every turn. That vision is gonna help him a lot. I like it. Alright, do we go veto or do we do mortify? I'm gonna go veto right now. Costs 2 or less, okay. So we're not gonna use that a whole lot. So Planeswalker goes +1s. I don't know, is that good enough? I like Planeswalkers. Our opponent's casting a lot of big stuff, which is why I saved the Mortify. I'm kind of concerned about a top end that he might come down with. Might just burn off the veto, though. Solid play. Okay, he does both. He plays a big creature and kills veto. And gets in for 2. I think we're just going to mortify the Hydra. Don't really have a lot of good options. Next turn we can Blade Juggler and then Bazir's Acolyte, do something like that. The question is, do I mortify now, or do I wait for him to do like a combat trick thing? I don't think he's going to have a protection. I also don't see him playing any sort of combat tricks or auras this turn, though, so it probably wasn't worth the risk, and I should have just shot it while the shield's down. Who knows, maybe he'll play like a 5/5 haster. It's a bunch of stuff. Sure wish I had more creatures. Ooh, Bazir's Acolyte. Gross. There's an argument to be made for this Gustwalker, too. Yeah. The Gustwalker has evasion, which is going to be a bigger problem for me later. I got a land. Nice. Alright, well the Shadow Spear might get us back in the game if it survives, but I don't think so. The Bazir's Acolyte's just too good. Didn't go Acolyte first. 5, 7. I think I just gotta go for the life gain, man. I don't like it, but maybe we'll top deck a 2-drop or something. Okay, sure. It's a very good deck. Let's see, elf, human, soldier, human, soldier. Can kill both of those. Seems like the play. 1, 2, 3. What are you doing? Tap those. I don't know if it's better to swing or not swing. I think swing is better because he could have removal and I want to make sure I gain the life first. So let's just choose soldier. Good old 2 for 1 after he got all the card advantage from those guys. Go up to 8, go back down to 3. Go down to 1. Oh, they have ace? Oh, that's sweet. It wouldn't have mattered if we hadn't attacked anyways. That would not have been a sufficient block, so it's fine. That was a very, very strong deck. Now I know what a good deck looks like. Okay, well, we will take a quick break and then come back and lose 1 game on the next episode.